Crop circles was a subject that I had an ongoing interest in for many years before I started making the film. I had heard of crop circles 10 years before I started the film and had a sense that there was something there that was very interesting, that was authentic and genuine, and that was mysterious. Making the crop circle film was not an extremely difficult process. It was no less or more arduous than any other competently administered filmmaking process. From that regard, Crop Circles was not a hard film to make. The difficult part about making the Crop Circle film was knowing that I was up against a built-in sort of bias, that the general public, for whatever reason, whether it's conditioning or misinformation or disinformation, all of which I think exist with regard to this subject, I knew that we were going to be fighting an uphill battle in terms of easy acknowledgement and acceptance of the subject and easy acknowledgement and acceptance of the content of the film. One of the things that is not in the film is a classic dialectic between believers and disbelievers. And the reason that that's not in the film was that I really wanted to convey what the authentic phenomena is like and what the experience of being around this phenomena is like. And that's really where I wanted the film to lean. It was more towards the experience of being there than the sort of head trip of proving to ourselves that it's real. It doesn't take a whole lot of information which is available to realize that the crop circle phenomena is not composed of a bunch of man-made hoaxes. The problem is twisting your head around that information, accepting that. And that is very difficult for a lot of people. I remember when we were in theaters, and I went to a theater to do a Q&A after the screening. And there was a young man sitting in the back of the theater where I was sitting waiting for the movie to end. And we got into a conversation about how did he get there and how did he like it and this and that. And he said, well, my mom came yesterday and my sister came earlier today, and they both were, demanded and insisted that I come and see this because they liked it so much. And he said, I don't know anything about this. I've never heard of it before. I just came out of curiosity and here I am. And I said, well, how do you like it? And he said, well, it's really kind of scary. And, there's nothing in the film that's scary. There's not one thing that isn't anything but, reasonably curious and interesting and mysterious and authentic. He was scared. He was honest, for one thing, and he was scared because it was so different. It was challenging to his belief system. And the thing about crop circles that is, I think, what I like is that I was able to present something that is challenging to one's belief systems, that is along the lines of expanding your horizons once you kind of get through your own filters of disbelief. There is a genuine mystery. There is an authentic, unknown source to these formations, and the depth and the scope of the phenomena is, without a doubt, something that deserves the kind of attention and dedication that it took to make the film.